Aston Villa at home to Everton. Disappointing results for both. Everton look really sort of to be struggling squad-wise, short of a striker, Anthony Gordon, playing through the middle. Do you see any chance of a result for them here?
Yeah, of course. This is a big game for both of these teams. You'd arguably say Everton's finish was a better finish to last season due to them staying up and avoiding it the way they did. But yeah, Villa are not in a great place, results or performance-wise. I'm going to say Villa win due to them having more players in the positions they normally operate in. Yeah, like you said, they've had to change things, Everton, and Anthony Gordon is their star performer, and he's out of position. So 2-1 Villa as well.
Moving on to the 3 o'clocks, Arsenal at home to Leicester. Really good start to the season for Arsenal, going away to Palace, grinding out a result. This looks like a good opportunity for them to kick on against a Leicester squad that Brendan Rodgers is kind of hinting may be a little bit short in certain areas.
I think they are. I think they've lost players that are huge for them. But yeah, I would say Arsenal are favourites. It should be. Like you said, the performance and the result was really, really impressive. But I like the performance. I know Palace had opportunities, but it wasn't sustained pressure, and I still don't feel Arsenal looked uncomfortable, which is a plus, because there's been times when I'm saying Arsenal are great with the ball, and if they're on top, they're a match for anyone. But when they have long spells without the ball, how do they cope? And they seem to be pretty comfortable. Yeah, like I said, there were spells, but yeah, I expect Arsenal to win this game. 2-1 Arsenal.
Brighton entertain Newcastle. Brilliant start to the season for both of these two. How much do you read into Brighton's result at Man United? Is it Brighton being brilliant, or was it Man United just being terrible?
It's Brighton being brilliant. I can't believe that they haven't got more credit, because everyone's talking about United and in his time, and they got signings. Like, Brighton lost their two of their best players, haven't replaced them, played with the same team, majority the same team as they did last year, where that's deemed as a hindrance to United, where Brighton's done okay. Like, Brighton didn't go out there and have to go and spend X amount of millions on new players. They've just dealt with their hand and said, cool, then we'll continue. And the same kind of grace would it be given to Brighton if they had lost, you know what I mean? So it's solely down to Brighton being brilliant. Man United weren't on it, of course, and that surprised me, because I having seen bits in pre-season, I thought you would see glimpses of them, but I didn't see any of that. I wasn't still not sure what they're trying to do, or how they're trying to play. But in regards to Brighton, they was exceptional. I would say Brighton win this game 1-0.
The champions, Manchester City, at home to Bournemouth. I mean, this is a really, really tough game for the newly promoted side.
This could be the one that, again, you need that level of understanding to say, if it's 1-0 at 60 minutes, 2-0 maybe, don't feel we can still win this game, especially if it's 2-0. Think next game is so-and-so. We need to hold our momentum and keep a level of respect, and not just be down 5 or 6, which I've seen teams do, more experienced teams than Bournemouth has got Parker and their players. But yeah, I see City winning this game. It was very comfortable against West Ham. I know the scoreline may not suggest that, but it was a comfortable performance. I think it's going to be hot again as well. So can you press the way you want to press or need to press against Man City? I'm not sure you can in these conditions. So yeah, if it's 3-0, I wouldn't be surprised.
Southampton are at home to Leeds. Disappointing result for Saints against Spurs. They were well beaten, while Leeds got an important victory to start their campaign. How do you see this one panning out?
More surprised by Leeds than I was Southampton, because of Spurs. I think Spurs are a good team. Some of the goals were disappointing, that they will be, yeah, but in terms of the result, no. Leeds, yes, again, seem to have a better balance now. Not just obviously all gung-ho and a man-for-man style. They seem to have a more understanding of what it's going to take collectively. But Southampton are just inconsistent, aren't they? They could win this 4-0, and it'd just be a wild one. So calling this is tough. I'm gonna say draw. I'm gonna say draw, because I don't know if Southampton are able to flip that switch and go and win. But then do I see Leeds winning 2 in a row? So I'll just say draw.
Wolves take on Fulham in the final 3 o'clock. Bruno Lage visibly annoyed at full time at Leeds that they didn't manage to get a result. Fulham coming in, bags of confidence, as we've discussed. Looks like a good opportunity for them to maybe get another result, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would be for Fulham again, but then it's just finding the balance of being overconfident and understanding Wolves are an established Premier League team now. They may not be viewed that way by everyone, but they are. They're not going to be fighting relegation. So again, be respectful in terms of the approach and don't just assume because you've got points against Liverpool that this is a foregone conclusion you can win. Yeah, Wolves frustrating. I'm going to say draw. Slightly nervous for Wolves at the minute. I just feel they need someone that can clinical. I know they contribute goals throughout the team, but I'm still waiting for Jimenez to really come back and be like, yeah, I'm here again.
The late kickoff sees Brentford host Manchester United. Good spirit by Brentford to come back from 2 down at Leicester. I think most people would have probably written them off there. Man United in all kinds of turmoil and crisis again after that result. Do you think it's as bad as it looked?
Yeah, I do. But I don't think they should be given, or the club in terms now, I'm not talking as any individuals, the manager or players. I'm thinking like, Man United are a massive club, but are they a top team? Like, they can't be. They just can't be considered as a top team if you need, like, people saying they need signings. They need signings to win the league or contend to win the league, 100%. They shouldn't need players, in the greatest respect, to beat Brighton at home. You shouldn't need that. You should be able to beat Brighton with what they had or what the manager had at their disposal. So in regards to where they are, I'm just not on this time and new players. I'm just like, not everyone's going to get that. Not everyone else gets that, that grace and understanding and that funding. Like, they have spent money. They have got world-class players, a lot of them in their squad. Most of them are internationals. Surely you can find a way to beat Brighton at home and not just lose to Brighton, like be outplayed and outperformed. So yeah, I don't know if this goes as well as they think against Brentford. I'm going to say Brentford win this game. It was close last season. I think they won, but Brentford had opportunities to go ahead early on and didn't do it. And De Gea made some vital saves. So I'm going to say Brentford win this 2-1.
On Sunday, we have the first game at the City Ground for Nottingham Forest. They entertain West Ham, who never really got close to laying a glove on Man City. But David Moyes will expect 3 points from this one. But it'll be a difficult atmosphere for them.
Well, you hope for 3 points. I don't know if David Moyes expects 3 points from anyone, to be fair. He's very level-headed in terms of his approach. But yeah, in regards to them going to Forest, that he'll want to win this now because of, yeah, like he said, they underperformed against City, which is expected. But yeah, I see them beating. Saying that, do I see that? I just said that against Bournemouth, and this is going to be a different atmosphere. This is going to be like the FA Cup atmosphere that we know Forest have. First game at home, everyone's going to be excited. I think both teams think they can win this. I believe they'll win this. I'm going to say draw. Yeah. Score draw.
The game of the weekend, unquestionably, Chelsea are at home to Tottenham on Super Sunday. This is the first real test for Tottenham, isn't it? Against a Chelsea side that got the result, but maybe weren't super convincing against Everton. Real
test, like you said. And it can't be many times when Spurs are favourites. I would say they're favourites. Yeah, so there can't be many times when that's been the case in recent years. At least I don't remember. So they have to live up to that expectation now to be real contenders. If they do that, I think more teams take them serious. I still believe they're outside contenders, but they're going to have to rely on failings of other teams, i.e. City and Liverpool. But if they beat Chelsea, I think they're contenders and don't have to rely on anyone's failings. I think they'll be able to feel like, oh, we can we can match anyone now. So it's a big game. I'm going to go with my heart and say they win. Spurs win.
To round off the weekend, Monday Night Football sees Liverpool welcome Crystal Palace to Anfield. Jurgen Klopp is normally very good at getting a reaction when his side has dropped points. Do you expect them to take all 3 against Palace?
Yeah, I do. Being at Anfield is difficult. The reaction that you're suggesting, I see that coming. But yeah, I think it was a glimpse into recognising that Mane was a big player. He just found a way. He just found a way to win when he hadn't scored, and impact the game and win man of the match. So yeah, I see them winning. It's at home. I'm going to say 2-0 Liverpool.